Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to show you how to make these Nightmare Before Christmas inspired cupcake toppers. Okay, so to begin with, I just cut out some circles from some black modelling paste and left them overnight to air dry. So we're going to start with this topper first. And I just want to begin by saying the white part of the topper is made from 50% modelling paste and 50% sugar paste. I did this because it makes it a little bit softer, and as it's flat it doesn't need to hold any form, and it just helps with the modelling and sculpting. So you can see here that I've rolled out my white modelling paste and cut out a circle larger than the black, and it's about 5mm thick. Okay, so I'm just going to put the black one to one side and we're going to start on the eyes. And to do this I'm using a Wilton 103 piping nozzle, and I'm just going to use it to cut the eyes out. I'm going to just make a mark there first so I know that I've got them in the right place, and then I'm just going to push it in and cut the eyes out. So now I'm just going to use my Dresden tool to start shaping the eyes. Just a bit flatter at the top there. Just going to smooth off the top a little bit and shape the top. And now I've got my bone tool, I'm just going to try and straighten the sides of the eyes so they look more kind of square-like. This is purely just modelling, sculpting, just to get how you would like it to be. And now I'm just using a dry brush just to come through and just to neaten the eyes off and to make it look a little bit more 3D like. And now I've got my Dresden tool again, and I'm just going to create some like little frown marks. And I do this by just running it across the top and lifting the upper part of the eye. Just going to smooth off with my fingers. Just doing the other side. Okay, so now I've changed my piping nozzle over, and I'm going to use the other end to do the nostrils. You can see I've just pushed that in there, and I'm now just using my needle tool just to remove the paste. And then I'm just trying to clean the area I've just made. And then again a dry brush just to smooth everything off, and there you can see the nostrils. So now I'm back to my Dresden tool again, and I'm just using the other end now to mark an indent line where the mouth will be. Okay, so now I'm going to mark the kind of stitch marks on the mouth. Now the tool I'm going to use, I'm not sure what it's called. I will leave a link to it in the description. But it's kind of a flat blade. I'm just making little cuts along the line I've just made, making sure that some are more up and some are further down than others. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some clear alcohol, or you could use some edible glue, and I'm just going to stick it onto the black. Okay, and you can see that because it's bigger, it overlaps, and this means I can now kind of push all the white paste around to make it look more 3D like. And you can also shape it too. And then once that's done, you can go in with your tools. I've got my bone tool here just to make it a little bit more 3D and a little bit more shaping and sculpting until I'm happy. Okay, so that's the first topper made, and we're now going to make this one. So we're starting off the same way, rolling out your paste to 5mm thick, cut out the eyes, and with this one I'm just going to smooth around the eyes with my fingers first. And then I'm just going to use my bone tool just to come in, just to make a little bit more of a little indent at the bottom of the eyes. And now I'm just shaping the top to kind of an egg shape and just curving the sides there. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut out the nostrils, same as before. I'm just going to clean it with the brush. Okay, so now I'm just going to pinch between the eyes just to give the nose a little bit more of a 3D effect. Just flattening the bottom of there. Now I'm going to use my Dresden tool again just to mark the mouth. So we're going to go all the way across this time. smooth that off with a dry brush. Okay, so now I've got a knife. I'm just going to cut a little diamond shape out from the middle of the mouth. Just going to smooth off the edges with my ball tool. And again, I'm just going to make sure we've got some nice sharp corners to the mouth there. Again, just smoothing it off with my brush. Okay, so now I'm just using my Dresden tool just to push the paste up a little bit. Now we're just making, again, a little bit more of a 3D effect, where we're just pushing the paste up so it looks like the mouth is open. And the same with the bottom. Just going to stick that onto the black disc. Shape it around and curve it downwards so it's more 3D. Just going to further pull that paste forward a little bit. Again, you can do a little bit more shaping now it's all stuck down. I'm just making a little bit more of an indent at the top there so the eyes look more 3D like. And then I've got my blade tool again just to run across and make those little stitch indents across the mouth. Just going to push up again where I might have pushed it down when doing the stitch marks. And now I'm just running my brush around the eyes again just to make it more 3D like. So that's that topper made, and we're now going to make this one in pretty much the same way. So first I've rolled out my paste to 5mm thick, cut out the eyes, but now I'm just going to use my Dresden tool just to make a little sharp indent to the inner part of the eye. I'm just going to smooth it off again with a dry brush. And now I've got my Dresden tool where I'm going to mark the frown again. And just pushing in above the eye, shaping around the eye. I'm going to shape the top with my fingers. And then I'm going to lift up the upper part of the eye just to pronounce that little frown a little bit more. Okay, going to cut out the nostrils again, just like before. Just so you know, I will put a link to everything that I've used in the description. Okay, so now I'm going to make the mouth with the Dresden tool again. Smooth it off with a clean dry brush and then go along with my blade tool for the stitch marks, making sure some are up more and some are down more. Okay, so I'm going to stick that onto the black disc, and again I'm just going to shape round. Now I'm pushing in a little bit just above the mouth just to give a little more of a skull shape to this one. Help do that with my bone tool there. Just going to press down, make sure it curves around the black underneath to give more of a 3D effect. And then again, just go with my modelling tools just to further sculpt until I'm happy. Okay, so that's the last topper made. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Please do check out my other ones. Please comment, like and subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.